But first, one of San Diego's most famous developers is now coming under scrutiny for what may have been a proposed pay-to-play political arrangement.
Developer Doug Manchester says he pulled his nomination to become ambassador to the Bahamas after receiving threats to his family. 10 News reporter John Horn is live in the newsroom. And John, you're going over communications they've had on the topic.
That's right. President Trump nominated Doug Manchester to be the ambassador to the Bahamas all the way back in 2017, but it languished in the political process. Now, a series of uncovered emails show that Manchester may have implied he'd make big cash contributions to the Republican National Committee upon his approval for the post.
It's devastation. It's beyond anything that can anybody imagine.
That's how Doug Manchester described the conditions in the Bahamas in September in the wake of Hurricane Dorian.
When this happened, I wanted to go down there as a private citizen to see all I could do to help.
Manchester hoped future trips would be in an official capacity as U.S. ambassador. President Trump nominated him in 2017. In September of this year, just after Manchester returned from his humanitarian trip post-Hurricane Dorian, Trump tweeted a thank you to Manchester, saying he is, quote, hopefully the next ambassador to the Bahamas. That's when things quickly changed.
Well, Tony, emails obtained by CBS News show the Republican National Committee asked the nominee to be the ambassador to the Bahamas, San Diego developer Doug Manchester, to donate $500,000 as his confirmation in the Senate hung in the balance.
CBS News reports 3 days after Trump's tweet, Republican National Committee Chair Ronna McDaniel asked Manchester for a $500,000 donation. Manchester replied, as you know, I am not supposed to do any, but my wife is sending a contribution for $100,000. Assuming I get out of the Foreign Relations Committee on Wednesday to the floor, we need you to have the majority leader bring it to a majority vote. Once confirmed, our family will respond.
The first part of of his quote should have stopped there. I cannot contribute because I'm here, period. The minute he says after the fact, then there's a problem.
Political analyst John Dadian says it's common for big political donors to get appointed as ambassadors, but they have to make the contributions with nothing else on the table. Manchester donated $1 million to Trump's inaugural committee in 2016.
A spokeswoman for Manchester says there was absolutely no pay-to-play. She also says that Manchester sought legal opinions and that those showed that he did nothing wrong. Now, the Republican National Committee got back to CBS News. They told the network there was absolutely no suggestion that contributions would speed up Manchester's nomination. Guys.
All right, John. So question, though, is there any legal ramifications for anyone involved in this?
So I did check with the Federal Elections Commission on this. A spokeswoman said she really can't comment on pending or potential enforcement action. She did note that she was unaware of any part of the Federal Election Campaign Act that addresses this issue, but it could be addressed in a different law. Back to you.